That is still under consideration. I'm inclined to taking on the task again, and I believe we have enough good things going on in the community to carry through with that. But I'm waiting until the provincial election's over, and then we'll make a decision after that. So I think that's fair to the whole process.
You have now, or will have done, 2 terms of 8, so a total of 8 years.
8 years coming up this year, that's right. Started in the fall of 2010.
But Daryl, would it be fair to say that you've enjoyed it?
That would be an understatement, actually. Yes, I've enjoyed it immensely. Everything we've done has been in keeping with what we intended, and that was to bring our community closer to its potential. And I believe the previous council and this council have done a great job of performing that.
If you were to think of one, what would you think of the 2 councils was perhaps the major achievement?
Well, you know, the one that people sometimes look a little funny at me over when I'm asked that question, I think the fact that we've been able to maintain all of our social services at the levels that we feel is appropriate for this community. We've been very cautious not to delve into or take away from any of the programs. Even though the government, the provincial government, has cut back on some of the funding, we've managed to maintain that, not as fully as some people would like, but certainly it's a balance between what the community can afford and what people require. So we're very pleased by that, or I'm very pleased by that, and the council has endorsed the previous council, and this council has been very cautious not to interfere with that process.
And conversely, if you were to say what perhaps is the biggest disappointment?
Well, the biggest disappointment, I suppose, is some of the naysayers who perhaps make comments without knowing all the facts, and that's always a troublesome area of consideration. It's not that people aren't allowed to speak their mind, but it would be helpful if they would learn all the incidentals before they went off on a bit of a tangent. So we have a number of projects that are in need of some further attention. We have lots of activities that are going on in the community, some provincial policy changes that we're going to have to adopt and adapt to. Beyond that, everything's fairly positive.